Okay. And also, I don't know if you guys have more question. Reaper, do you have any questions?
Uh, I've got a question. I was wondering, I'm not quite sure if I missed it. You may have already stated. What's the so return ratio on the nodes?
transparent. I want to learn how this works, and I can manage this. I have the funding to do so. I have a decent job, you know. But the biggest thing that I like a lot of is time, but that's starting to change now as more and more people are getting involved and able to delegate some tasks. But, you know, I have no intention on ever pumping and dumping Neutron. I have no intention on ever leaving Neutron or ever doing any of the shady shit that goes on in the crypto world. I mean, I've seen so many times coins pop up and disappear. These guys, you have no idea who they are. They won't tell you, you know, they hide from you. And that's the complete opposite of my philosophy about the entire thing. Again, I don't know if this is recording or not. If it is, cool. If it's not, we can go over it again if you'd like. But I'm just chatting with you guys at this point.
Yeah, I think so. They're saying that they got sound.
No, it's all good. Anyways, I don't know where that started recording at, but again, my name is Thomas Dowdy. I'm a 39-year-old audio engineer. I've got 3 kids. Travel the country. I do concerts. I manage concerts. I'm a manager. I'm a project manager. I'm actually Neutron's project manager. I believe in hiring skilled developers to do the work that I need done, which is what I have done ever since I took this project over. Right now, we've got some guys working on a website. Again, I've got Fuzzballs working on new wallet release, new DNS server, seed nodes, of course. Those are all being deployed at any point in time now. I've got a couple changes to make in GitHub. If you go look at our GitHub, which is audio topics / Neutron coin, you can see the commits I just made the other day. Again, I'm just trying to be honest and cool and do the best I can to make this the coolest coin it can be. As far as what makes Neutron different than any other crypto coin, you know, I would tell you that I like the fact there's only 68 million coins, and even someone that's holding 500 coins is going to see a stake. It's not going to make them wait a month to see one stake, and I really dig that. And that's ultimately why I kept it the entire time I did. And when it got down to next to nothing, when it was almost completely dead, when it was down to 40 Satoshi, that's when I bought, I think I bought 2 million Neutron. And I put them in my wallet because you know why I did it? I didn't do it because I wanted to get rich. I didn't do it because I just did it because I wanted to watch it stake. I wanted to see how 2 million coins staked. And that's what I liked about it. That's what I still like about it. I mean, my computer goes ding every couple seconds. And every time my computer goes ding, a masternode just got paid. So, and that's what it's all about. You know, the other thing is I've noticed, I was talking to someone earlier today, and they were saying that they thought a masternode should pay more than just general staking in a wallet. And I'm thinking, well, it does. For 25,000 coins, that masternode is definitely going to pay more than 25,000 coins just staking in the wallet. But now 2 million coins is obviously going to outstake a couple masternodes. I mean, and but my point is you got to have both. If we all just ran masternodes all the time, nobody'd get paid because no one's really staking. Masternodes, again, relay transactions on the network, and they are paid for doing so. They are the workers. They are the miners behind Neutron. So, you know, I guess that's really my take on Neutron. I try to be cool with everybody. I try to be as honest with everybody as I possibly can, as transparent as I possibly can, which is something I haven't seen a lot of in crypto. And I'm going to be here forever. This is something I'm going to continue to do until the day I die. And if this turns out to be something that's really cool, then I'll give it to my son and he'll run it, or someone else if that's the case. But you know, when I started this, I was just looking to have fun and meet new people and do cool things and try to build a community. Since that pump that happened, what was it, 2 weeks ago, and you know, Neutron got pumped up to the top, like 15,000. I think I actually peaked out like 19,000 Satoshi. I mean, I was blown away. I was like, wow, that's amazing. And of course, it came right back down to 2,000 Satoshi or 1,500 Satoshi. But you know what? A year ago, Neutron was trading for 100 Satoshi. And I always told myself that that if it got up, that would be really cool. I was happy when it hit 500 Satoshi. And now I have people that are saying, you know, well, it's back down to 1,500 Satoshi. The coin's dead. And no, the coin's not dead. Are you kidding me? it just came up like threefold from where it started. Okay, I'm seeing some questions here. How is my interaction with the community and stakeholder behind it? Well, I have been paying a lot of attention to Bitcoin Talk, and that was the primary place for it. Also Twitter, and I, tweet what I can and do what I can there. But more so lately, it's been Slack. And when the pump happened, Slack took off. Everybody joined in, and I've made some friends on there. I've got some guys that are trying to help us out, which is really cool. We've actually employed one of them. His name is Spectre. Another friend of mine goes by the moniker DePeister, a really cool guy. All these fellows are working for us, and we're paying them adequately. It should be noted, by the way, I don't do anything on charity. Anyone that works for us on this Neutron project, we pay them in Bitcoin. I'm not, Press Tab, I paid him. Jim Blasco, I paid him. Fuzzballs, I'm paying him. Like, this ain't a charity thing, This is real work.
I got a question from the stream. How long have you been in crypto? What brought you in? And what was your first coin holding? Awesome
question, man. So I was in Washington, D.C. doing a gig at a Gaylord Hotel right off of the river. I'm actually in Dallas, Texas. I don't know if I said that earlier. And I saw a magazine. I'm a PC. I'm a computer enthusiast. And I used to be a gamer, not so much anymore. But I saw a Maximum PC magazine, and Bitcoin was actually on the cover of it. And it piqued my interest. I picked up that magazine and started reading about the ASICs that were on their way and all this stuff that I didn't understand. I was like, whoa, you mean you can run a computer and like make internet money? Whoa, that's awesome. I want to do that. And it kind of just grew from there. I read the article, and then I went online and started reading more and more and more. That was actually in 2012. Let's see, from there, I got some block eruptors when those came out, and I started mining with block eruptors, Bitcoin, of course. And then from there, I ended up buying a bunch of Bitcoin at $20 a piece, I think it was at the time. I don't even think it was 20. It was like $18, 18 or 20 bucks. We bought, I don't know, quite a bit, and held on to it for a long time. And then a little while later, Bitcoin happened to peak out at, what was it, $1,100 in October of 2013 before NTGox got hacked, right?
Yeah, around that time.
And that's when we decided to take our winnings, and we bought 4 Cointerra Terraminer machines. That's where we started. I got 4 Terraminers. It took us several months to get them. Oh, and not only did we buy Terraminers, mind you, we also got ripped off from a company called Phoenix Technologies. We gave them 10 grand, and they completely stole our money and ran off. And then we also gave Hashfast another 12 grand. And I'm pretty sure anyone that's been around knows what Hashfast did. So we lost all that money. The only one that came through was Cointerra, and oddly enough, they were located in Austin, Texas, which was actually pretty cool. And we ran those machines for a good while, made quite a bit of Bitcoin off of them. It was actually cool. They actually did meet ROI. They were an energy guzzler, but that was also one of the first ASIC miners mining at a terahash. Actually 1.6 terahash, now that I remember, at 1,800 watts. I love that thing, man. I had it in my bedroom, slept with it every night. My wife hated me for it. Anyway, so we did that for a while, and then I sold those on eBay, and then we bought some Antminer S2s. And every time I would get enough Bitcoin to buy another S2, I kept buying S2s. Well, that finally got up to the point that I had 22 terahash, I think, at that time. And that was cool. I started modding my garage and all this stuff, and yeah, we went from there. And then from there, we actually started a store. Me and my partner, who's actually an AEG live promoter rep. He does big concerts with all A-list artists. He travels a lot, so I ended up having to go to his house and monitor his stuff as well. It was fun for a while. But we started a store. It was called bitlabshop.com, and we sold stickers. We thought, hey, everybody wants a Bitcoin sticker, right? Everybody wants a Neutron sticker. Everybody wants we had Litecoin. We had Dogecoin stickers. We had everything. But man, what we quickly realized is it was a pain in the ass to promote. It's like you're going to spend $5 grand to promote to 100,000 people to sell 10 stickers. So we were like, okay, this isn't working. So we probably did the same thing that most people did at the time. Is we would run our hardware for a while, and then we're like, you know what, it's time to sell it. We'd sell it on eBay. We still have an eBay account. It's BitLab LLC. You can check it out. We do not have one single article of negative feedback, and we sold nothing but miners on there. All my S2s, S3s, S4s, S7s, S5s, we up to S9. We pretty much quit messing with Bitcoin at the S9. That's where I decided to switch to full-on Ethereum mining. I am currently mining Ethereum, and I'm currently mining script coins with L3+. And that's where I'm at now.
Okay, very nice. I have a question from Hung Down. Who are Neutron's major competitors, and what will you do to set yourself apart from them?
You know, to be honest, I haven't been paying attention to who my major competitors are because I haven't really cared who the competitors are. I mean, there's plenty of room for everybody to exist. I mean, everybody has a niche. I've been reading a lot in my Slack, which is pretty cool. You know, what is it, chain coin that everyone's talking about? I have no idea what their shtick is. I haven't paid any attention to it, to be completely honest.
Probably a sore subject around here.
Yeah, I have no idea, guys. Again, I'm a pro audio engineer. I travel. I just got back from Puerto Rico with my wife, and then the day after I got back, I went to Fort Smith, Arkansas, did a festival there called Peacemaker Festival, and then I got back Sunday. I got back yesterday. So, I mean, I pay attention to my coin and what it needs to do. I don't really worry about the competition. I don't worry about any of it. You know, what I really care about is volume. I want to see trading volume. I don't even so much worry about the price. I worry about the trading volume. I want to see people buying Neutrons, staking Neutron, and then selling the Neutron they staked for a return on what they initially bought. And then I want to see them stake more. And I want to see other people do that same thing. I want to see people use Neutron as a digital piggy bank. Everybody asks me, well, what's it for? What can you do? What can you buy with it? And it's like, you don't have to buy anything with it. If somebody wants to use it as a currency, then by all means, use it as a currency. But it's a digital piggy bank. You set aside some Bitcoin, you buy some Neutron with it, you throw it in a wallet, maybe you stick it in your wallet, then you run a masternode. You do both, which makes sense to me because if you're like me, when you hit a stake, you're getting 22 coins. 12 of those coins are going to a masternode. 7 of those coins you're getting to keep. Why not run a masternode as well so that you're also getting the backside of that? I think that's what you should actually probably do. You know, me, myself, I just stake my wallet. And the reason why I stake my wallet is to pay the masternodes. I have the largest wallet on the network. It's not an ego thing, but I use it to pay the masternodes. That wallet pays more masternodes than anybody else. I had a guy in my Slack saying, what was it he said? He said, why are you trying to discourage people from running masternodes? And I said, I'm not. Where do you get that? You know, he was like, well, earlier you said this, this, and this. I went, well, I only said that because I was trying to tell the guy that he doesn't have to run a masternode. You don't have to run a masternode. You can literally just put some Neutron in a wallet that's fully synced, make a conf file for it, and leave it alone. And that's it. And in the future, it's going to be even easier because when you don't have to use a conf file, that means my 3-year-old son will be able to run a Neutron wallet. I mean, and that's what I want. That's how easy it should be. Now, again, to go back to the question, I'm sorry if I'm being all long-winded, but what do I think about the competition? As far as I'm concerned, there is none.
I do have one more question. Where do you see Neutron in up to 1 to 3 years?
Did I lose you guys?
Can you hear me?
I can hear
you. Okay. Where do you see Neutron up 1 to 3 years? Like regarding
output volume up. And I'm gonna pour a shot.
Cheers.
I'm open to any and all questions, guys. I'll answer everything as best I can.
What's your current thoughts on the Bitcoin fork?
Shit, man, I don't know. I sent Bitcoin over to Bittrex to get BCC just like everybody else. And I did it at the last minute while I was in the middle of a music festival from my fucking cell phone, which was a pain in the butt. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know what to think about it. I know a lot of people are probably just going to dump them off. I'm going to sit on them. I mean, because that's just what I do. I do like the 8 megabyte block limit. If you guys are anything like me, you've probably had a transaction get stuck because you didn't pay enough network fee. And then you have to use a $7 service to get your transactions unstuck. So an 8 megabyte block makes sense to me. Yes, the reason behind Bittrex delist was lack of volume. And that is the reason why earlier I said that I think volume is more important than price or anything. I mean, volume is the most important thing. If you don't have people trading in your coin, then you've got nothing. What's the roadmap for Neutron? There will be a roadmap for Neutron. That's a matter of us sitting down and putting it together. But right now, all the things that I'm worried about are technical. It's bug fixes. It's getting the need for file taken away, the website being redone and done professionally and properly, and at some point promotion. Let's see, where else
Yeah, I was going to say the website's really nice.
What other coins are we holding and why? I'm actually holding Sia coin because it makes sense to me, although I'm afraid that it could be used for things that I don't think are cool, like perverts on the dark web. But I do think Sia coin is cool. As I said, I'm mining Ethereum, and I hold quite a bit of Ethereum, and I hold quite a bit of Ethereum Classic. Bitcoin, we have Bitcoin holdings. I have Litecoin holdings. Of course, Dogecoin holdings. I think the dumbest thing I hold is Strong Hands. Did you guys ever hear that shit?
No, I have not.
It's like the dumbest coin in existence. I think I have like 300 trillion of them or something. It was just stupid. But again, it was a staking coin. It was fun to watch it stake because basically every 30 days, your coins doubled. So if you had 10 billion of them, that doubled every 30 days. It was pretty silly. No, we do not plan to come out with a mobile wallet, and I'll tell you why. Because a Neutron mobile staking wallet would eat up a lot of your phone, and it would kill your battery. Now, if it wasn't staking and it was just a place to hold Neutron, well, yeah, I guess we could do that. But I mean, doesn't Exchange do that well enough already?
I do have one more question, and isn't it?
Ultimately, I think that's the problem with mobile wallets anyway, is that they eat up your battery power and make your phone hot and do all kinds of silly things.
I do have one more question.
What do I think about Troption coin? Well, I'm sorry, man, but I don't think about Troption coin.
You said that you were a tour manager. Is there any genres specifically that you go on tour with, or?
Well, I'm not a tour manager. I'm an audio engineer. I work for a company in Dallas, Texas called Onstage Systems. I routinely deploy multi-million-dollar L-Acoustics PA systems in arenas across the country.
That's awesome. Mark, did you have a question, Mark?
Yes, I do have one more question. I was wondering, if Neutron got more volume, will it be listed in the Asian market also? Hello?
Did you hear what Mark said?
No, sir, I did not.
Okay.
Actually. I heard silence.
Okay, so pretty much what he asked is, do you see yourself in the Asian market? If there was more volume?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, I wish we were. I think that's the lead. I think the Asian market is the leading market in the world. Yeah, if they like Neutron, then that's great. And if they don't, that's great. If it's Neutron's for everybody that wants to like it. If you like it, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. But as far as the Asian markets, that would be amazing. I think that they would like it simply for the fact that for instance, I have a Neutron wallet running on an $80 mini PC that pulls like 3.5 watts. You can run a Neutron wallet on a Raspberry Pi and stake and actually get mineable income from a Raspberry Pi versus an S9 that's burning, 1,400 watts?
How big is the team and how many devs?
Yeah. Well, the developers are by hire. I consider myself a project manager. I oversee everything plain and simple. I've had Jim Blasco work on the coin. I've had Press Tab work on the coin. Now I have Fuzzballs working on the coin. At some point, I would love to have Gavin himself working on the coin. But that list is always going to grow. I'm always going to hire freelance developers, and I'm always going to hire developers that have a reputation. I will not hire someone that I have no idea who they are. They can't show me anything they've made. You know, I hire developers that have a reputation, and I'm not afraid to pay them for it either.
Okay. You got 150-ish masternodes now with 12% locked coins. Have you done any calculations on what you optimally want to see as locked coins and nodes?
Actually, no, I have not done any calculations on that. However, I do look at the raw data and I get a feeling for it. And I'm really thinking that 200 masternodes would be about all I would want there to exist. Unless, you know, that's interesting. Unless it could scale somehow with like higher volume allowing, and when I say volume, I mean network traffic allowing for the creation of more masternodes. Because I want the people that hold masternodes to be paid well. And as I told you before, the more masternodes there are, if the network only has X amount of traffic, then there's only X amount of work for those masternodes to do, right? So if it's the same traffic and you have more masternodes, then all those masternodes are going to get paid less. You understand?
Yes.
So we need trading volume, we need network volume, and I just mean things moving around, transactions happening. That's what gets masternodes paid. Wallet staking, that is what supports the network activity. And, you know, like some people, it's like they think that running a masternode is the same thing as just holding a balance in a wallet. It's not. Holding a balance in a wallet is staking. Running a masternode is running a masternode. You're essentially, you're supporting the network and you're getting paid for it.
Hmm. I got a question from Crypto Man. Are there any other exchanges that you are trying to enter in the near future?
Yes, and I wish the Peister was here right now because that is what he is working on. And if I've got my phone in my hand, and if I go through Slack, I can probably find that information for you. I want to say Livecoin. Is that right? That might be right. But yes, we are, and I will continue to do so. Right now, though, my main focus is getting these new wallets released. Yes. I've been talking about them for a long time, and they're right on the edge of being released. Like I said, you can go to the GitHub and check out the commits we just made. I got to do a couple more things for Fuzzballs, but he's compiling those wallets, and they will be distributed very soon.
How do you plan to bring volume, awareness, and activity to the network?
Just by being honest and forefront and cool and making the effort, man. Staying on Twitter, staying on Slack, supporting the people that are there, staying on Bitcoin Talk, and at some point running advertisements too. I mean, don't be surprised if you don't see a Neutron ad on like Coin Wars or CoinDesk or any of these other sites. But I don't want to do that until, well, for instance, until you don't need the conf file anymore. I can't tell you how many messages I've gotten from lots and lots of different people, all that simply don't know how to make a conf file. And I understand that. There was a time where I didn't know how to do that either. So I try to help every single one of these people. But here lately, it's been crazy because I've gotten so many of those messages that I've literally had to ignore some of them just because there's just too many. And I've got to work, I've got kids, I've got this, I've got that. And then I've also had to deflect some of them to other people. Spectre, DePeister, Crypto 23, Crypto Wizard. Our Slack guys are really helpful. Love all these guys. They really make my life 10 million times easier. Again, if you guys are listening, I can't help but tell you how much I appreciate you.
We appreciate you for coming on and talking to us. The more that you talk, the more I like Neutron, and I like everything that you're doing.
Man, I can't tell you how much that means to me, and that's what I'm going for. Is just complete, just being nice, cool, and not trying to do anything stupid. You know, like that's it. It's real simple. Be kind.
You must be sure to let us know of future developments. We would love to have you back on our show, man. You are very entertaining, and it's nice listening to you.
Absolutely, man. Anytime. And in fact, I'll probably hang out now that I see Discord and how this is all laid out. The fact that you guys are all trading and kind of working with each other. I was listening to you guys chat earlier. I thought that was really cool. It looks like a pretty popular channel too. In fact, we might need to open one of these for Neutron. I really like how it's laid out.
Yeah, man,
Yes.
and you're welcome. You can advertise on our Discord whenever you like. You can drop links here if you guys have new updates. Be sure to tag everyone. You just hit @everyone, and everyone will get a notification about whatever message you want to relay to them.
That's awesome, man. I appreciate it. And Mark, thanks for the invite to come do this, man. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure for me also to invite you here. But I do have one more question before you go. Do you have a faucet for all our viewers can be able to get at least some neutrons so they can know what neutron is about?
Yes, of course. It's www.neutroncoin.com. And also go to Bitcoin Talk. There's a lot of info there. And anyone that really wants to know the history of Neutron, which has got a pretty sordid history, you can start at the beginning of the Bitcoin Talk thread and just read through that sucker. It's like 30-something pages long now, but I've been pretty I've been open and pretty straightforward about everything on there. I've literally, I mean, it's just, if you look through there, you'll see what I'm talking about. I've even had people tell me I talk too much, but you know, whatever, I didn't care. Yeah, go look there, check it out there. Go to our Twitter, hit us up on Twitter, follow us on Twitter. There's also a Facebook. DePeister manages that. Hit us up there. We're all over everything. We're just going to be all over everything even more in the future. So we'll see you around.
Well, feel free to float around our Discord anytime you want, listen to what the people are talking about, anything we can do to help. And if you ever need a hand setting up a Discord, I'm sure one of our guys can give you a hand with that if you need it as well.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet all you guys. Hopefully we're making some new friends here, and I guess I'll talk to you later.
Thanks for coming, man.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Peace.
Peace.
And that ends tonight's segment of Crypto Chat Live with Neutron. Thank you very much. Good night.
Don't forget to subscribe and like our channel. We do apologise for the audio problems at the start of this show. Yeah, anything else from anyone?
We're good.